My cousins said they ate half this pack of Oreos, but I know they don't like the cream part, so I was confused why they'd eat so many, until I opened it and realized they only ate the cookie part! What kind of psychotic behavior is this? If you're ever feeling bored, just sign your friends up for the military, because I asked my friend if he wanted to hang out today, but he said no, so I just signed him up for the Navy. Good luck, bro. I just found out that my pet hamster passed away today. And I'm sure you're wondering why I have Subway Surfers playing while telling this news, but it's because I know all our attention spans are cooked, and you guys would just scroll if I didn't have something visually stimulating at the bottom of the video. But anyways, I'm gonna miss that little guy so much. If anyone ever tells you that 1 minute isn't a long time, tell them to do a plank. I can't make it much longer. How long has it been? Oh, it's been 12 seconds. Someone threw a rock at my window last night, so I'm sleeping with one eye open tonight to make sure I can catch whoever's doing this if they come back. Someone just DM'd me a video of them talking in sign language, but obviously I didn't know what they were saying because I don't know sign language. So I told them that, and they responded by telling me that they were signaling the phrase, "You will be single forever." So I was like, oh, haha, very funny. And then I asked them if they were deaf. But you know what they said? They said, no, I just learned this so I could roast you. You guys are learning new languages just to cook me? I accidentally just got hired by a Chinese food restaurant because I lied and said I know how to cook. But now they want me to show up tomorrow and make egg roll. But I don't know how to do that. Come on, egg, roll, please. A random lady just came up to me and gave me this flower, but when I asked her why, she said it's because most men never receive flowers in their life until the day they die. And then she just walked away. So like, is she saying I'm gonna die soon? Did you know that anyone can split an apple in half with their hands? And if you don't believe me, I'll show you how to do it. So most people think you gotta be super strong to do it, but that's not true. All you have to do is find the seam of the apple. So there will be a line somewhere on the top, kind of like right here, if you see that. And then all you gotta do is put your hand on the seam and pull. 3, 2, 1. See? It's that easy. An old man just saw me playing football, and he said he thinks I'm good enough to go pro. So if any professional teams are watching this, look at this.
I swallowed some helium to change my voice, but it's been 10 minutes now, and my voice still hasn't gone back to normal. Am I just gonna sound like this forever?
Boy, what the hell, boy?
I took a drink out of this bottle, but it tasted kind of funny. So I looked at the label a little bit closer and realized it's because I'm drinking the homie. Who thought this was a good idea? I literally just swallowed the homie. This tub of ice cream had a hole when I opened it, so I asked the Walmart employee why it was like this, but he just smiled and went, it gives it extra flavor. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
I made a video the other day showing off my bad haircut, and a bunch of people in the comments screenshotted my face when I looked really ugly and made it their profile picture. So from now on, I'm just gonna talk like this so you can't get an embarrassing screenshot of me. Haha.
I accidentally spilled apple juice all over my phone, so it's super sticky now and I don't want to touch it, but I tried wiping it down with a damp paper towel and that didn't get the stickiness out. So can someone please tell me how to fix this? How are you still single? How have you never had a girlfriend before? I was just at the store and a girl told me I smelled nice, but you know what my response was? I said, are you sure? I haven't even showered today. I don't know what to do anymore. Day 1 of making my dad scared of the word orange. 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 I just put a hamster water bottle at the entrance to my room, so whenever I'm too lazy to get a drink from the kitchen, I could just do this. This candy says it's immensely fruity, but how fruity can it actually be? Let's see. That is fruity. Wait, I look, you want another one. Wait, no. I'm kind of giving big back right now. Did you know that you don't have to peel the skin of a kiwi to eat it because you can just scoop it out like this instead? And now you can enjoy. Does anyone else ever do that big stretch in the morning right when you wake up where you go like, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. I didn't know that was showing. What? I just saw a video of someone saying that when they look up, their eyes look super weird. So I was like, let me try that. So I recorded myself doing it and tell me why this is what I look like. What is that? I look like Patrick Star if he lived above sea level. I took a DNA test last week, but I just got the results back today, and it turns out I'm 2% Brazilian. I don't even know how to react to this.
Yes, sir. I love my country. Go Brazil!
If you see a clip of me getting interviewed at the beach, don't watch it. Because I just got asked by an interviewer if I could be born in any other country besides the US, where would I be born? And I said, nowhere. But then the interviewer was like, Not even like Italy or something? And I said, no, because I don't speak Italian. He just looked at me like I was hopeless. This tub of ice cream had a hole when I opened it, so I asked the Walmart employee why it was like this, but he just smiled and went, it gives it extra flavor. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. If I ever become rich, I won't tell anyone, but there will be signs. To all the bees out there that keep trying to sting me, just know I caught your homie and I'm not giving him back until you promise to stop trying to hurt me. You have 24 hours to respond. I'm going to 7-Eleven with this bucket because today's date is 7-Eleven, which means you can bring any size cup you want and fill it up with Slurpee for free. I'm so excited. Hello. Absolutely not. Aww. This tub of ice cream had a hole when I opened it, so I asked the Walmart employee why it was like this, but he just smiled and went, it gives it extra flavor. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Have you ever noticed how different guys' hear me outs are versus girls? Because for guys, it's usually pretty boring. They'll say Sabrina Carpenter is their hear me out, and you'll be like, dude, do you even know what hear me out means? Because that is literally like the most common celebrity crush. We're not bold at all for our hear me outs, but for girls, it's the complete opposite. Girls will have things. Why did no one tell me that Black History Month has a flag? Because I just horribly embarrassed myself. I was waiting in line to get food at the airport, and the person behind me complimented my jacket, so I wanted to give them a compliment back, and they were wearing a little pin on their shirt. So I said, I like the pin you're wearing. Is that the How do people break up then get in a different relationship like a month later? Like, how do you do that so quick? Because I know someone who got cheated on and he was crying for like 2 days straight because he said he thought this was the girl that he was gonna marry. And 3 weeks later, I see that he's on a plane to go see a new girl. How did you do that so quickly? This tub of ice cream had a hole when I opened it, so I asked the Walmart employee why it was like this, but he just smiled and went, it gives it extra flavor. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
It's so cold in California that I had to put a blanket on my head. I don't know how I'm gonna make it. And now I can't get out of it. Dang it. Come on. God.
To the blind guy who just farted while I was in the elevator with him and then got super embarrassed, don't worry, it didn't even smell that bad. Matter of fact, it kind of smelled like flowers. And to be honest, none of us even noticed it. Hey Santa, I dare you to try going down my chimney because if you think I'm letting a random old man break into my house, you are wrong. I hope that suit isn't flammable, buddy. My dad said I could open one Christmas present early, so I chose this one. I wonder what it is. I really hope it's a PS5. Oh, it's a wrench? I just put NyQuil in the cookies I made for Santa, so when he eats them, he'll fall asleep and I can finally catch him. Dad, did you eat Santa's cookies? Dad, wake up. Dad, are you okay? We are done using ChatGPT because everyone hates AI. So instead of asking ChatGPT questions, just ask them to me and I'll answer them in the comments. And if you're thinking, oh, Tyler, you're not smart enough to replace AI, I am because I went to school for this many years. I'm gonna prove I have more than 2 brain cells. Here we go. Green. Green. It's green, mate. What do I just need to be British? Red. Yellow. Blue. Orange. Pink. What? This filter doesn't like Americans! My friend just sent me snow in the mail because we don't get snow in California, but I still really wanted to see it. So let's open it. What? Man! I just made a grilled cheese sandwich, but I was out of bread, so instead, I put the cheese in a tortilla. Why has no one ever tried this before? We need a name for this. I saw a comment saying I should try jelly straws, so I got them, but I don't even know how you're supposed to eat these. Apparently, you're supposed to just slurp it like a straw, so let's do it. I feel like what just happened to me was illegal. Let's try doing it out of the wrapper. Here we go. Why is it so slippery? I think I need to talk to someone about this. I'm just gonna try to take a bite without it assaulting me this time. It tastes good when it's not slurping down your throat. Wait, pause. I'm quitting asthma. I've been addicted to this for way too long, so today is the day I finally stop. I feel better already.